Hi everyone! Today I'm going to be talking about the differences between Michael Kors bags that are made for retail and Michael Kors bags that have been made for outlet. Recently I've been wanting to pick up a Michael Kors bag, so I was looking into different places I could buy one, where I could get one for the best price, if there was any sales going on, things like that. And during the course of this research I found out about MFF bags, which is made for factory outlet. I didn't know that these existed before doing a little bit of research, and what I found out was that places like retail villages such as Bicester Village, which is where my bag came from, and places like TK Maxx and anywhere where you find a Michael Kors bag for a really good price, a lot of the time those bags are made for outlet, which means that they're not actually the bags that were on sale in actual shops. So what this basically means is, after speaking to a sales assistant, it turns out that these sort of the value bags are made from offcuts of different materials that have been left over when original line bags have been made. The finish of the bag might not be quite as good as what the made for retail bag would be. For example, you're less likely to get pockets inside of a made for outlet bag. You're not going to get your leather trim very often inside your made for outlet bag. The actual lining itself inside your bag will be made of a slightly inferior material, which probably means it'll wear quicker and things like that. So I was a little bit concerned when I found that out, because when you're buying a Michael Kors bag, you're still paying quite a bit of money, even if you are buying the made for outlet bags. But they're just not as good quality. So that led me to think, I don't want a made for outlet bag, I want a made for retail bag. So there's a couple of ways that you can go about it if you're buying a Michael Kors bag, to make sure that you are getting a retail bag and not a made for outlet bag. Again, it comes down to personal choice. If you want a made for outlet bag, that is fine, and I certainly wouldn't turn my nose up at a made for outlet bag. If I saw a nice one for a good price, I would have it. And the same goes for other companies, because it's not just Michael Kors that does this. It tends to be just about all of the sort of designer brands. Basically a lot of things that you'll see in like TK Maxx and places like that have been made for outlet. So this video is about a Michael Kors bag, so we'll just get on with that. The three main ways that you can tell generally are by the tag, the lining, and by asking. So number one is the tag. The tag on a made for retail bag will have a original price on it, and if you're looking in an outlet place, or if you're looking in like a TK Maxx, or if you're in a shop anywhere that's selling these bags, the price tag will usually be just scribbled out, so you'll have like a pen running through it to see how much it actually is now, where they've just scrolled the price on. In a made for outlet bag, a lot of the times the tag will have the price on it, and then underneath it it'll have, still printed on the actual tag, our price. So say for example it'll say recommended retail price £300, our price £150. So with them both being printed on the tags, that's a little giveaway that this bag was actually never for sale in a Michael Kors shop. It was only for sale in the outlets. It doesn't always just say it like that. Sometimes it'll say things like style, £300 for example, and what it means is that this bag that you're looking at isn't the actual style that was in the shop. It is like a style that was in the shop. So a like style would be maybe £300, and this style, or it'll say our price or something like that, like style whatever, our price whatever. So that bag has been made of, generally speaking, this isn't 100%, but from what I've read online and from what the woman in the retail outlet told me, that these bags have been made from the offcuts of the leather that have been left over when they've made the original bags. So that's why it says like style, because it won't be an actual style that was on sale in the shop. So those are the main ways to tell. You can Google these as well. As images of these sort of tags online, but I don't want to take any tags from Google and put it in my video, because, you know, plagiarism and all that. So yeah, Google that if you want to have a look at that. The second way that you can tell is in the actual lining of the bag. So in a Michael Kors bag, an original retail bag that's been made with the good lining, that will have MK in circles in the bag. So I'll just show you inside my bag. I don't know if you can see, yeah, the circles inside have got MK on them. So the whole inside print is all just the circles with MK in them. Obviously you can get different colours, you can get dark, light, things like that inside, but the ones that have the circles and the MK in them are generally made, well, from the woman said that those ones are always the retail bags. So don't hold me to it, that's what I was told. And from researching online, that seems to be what everyone says. The general consensus is if it says MK in circles, those ones are the quality ones that you want. The ones that have got Michael Kors written inside of them, again you can Google this because I don't have a Michael Kors made for outlet bag, but instead of the MK inside, it will have Michael and then underneath it Kors in big letters. Those ones are the made for outlet. So if you're looking at a bag and you're looking inside the bag to have a look, that's a sure way of telling which one you're getting. And the third and final way of telling is to ask. So generally if you're in somewhere like TK Maxx, they're not going to be really clued up on each individual bag that you get, but they should be able to guess, or you might be able to tell if you do your own research into different brands of bag, because different ones have got different tells. But a Michael Kors one, again, look for the lining. If you're in an actual outlet, for example a Michael Kors outlet, if you ask the sales assistants, they really should just tell you, which is how I got mine. They had what looked like hundreds of bags in the shop, but only about 10 of them were actual retail bags, and they were right at the back. So the lady showed us which one was the right bag to get, and which ones were actually retail bags. Generally speaking, they are a little bit higher in price, but you're still going to save like half price, maybe even on a bag. Mine was about half price of what it should have been originally. But that is a way to tell. If a sales assistant won't help you, then ask someone else who will, because they really should tell you. You're spending your money and you should know which ones are made for retail or made for outlet. But again, that's only if that matters to you. I know that if I'm in TK Maxx and I see a bag that I really like, and if it's still made for outlet, and a really good price, then chances are I would pick it up. But I would like to know straight off whether I'm getting an outlet bag or whether I'm getting an actual retail bag. So yeah, that's just something to think about if you're looking into getting a Michael Kors bag or any other bag. And it's not just bags, different clothing, suits. If you're buying a suit, sometimes the suits are made of a different material. They've still got the designer's name on them, but they're made from a slightly inferior material because they're in the outlets and they were made for outlet. Dresses, if you buy a dress, instead of stitching inside, it might have been glued, like just a sort of a cheaper way of making it. It's all stuff like that. So if you're going to be buying something that's a lot of money, it's worth doing your research first and to find out how you can tell whether you're getting an outlet or whether you're getting an original retail. I hope you enjoyed that video, and I hope that if you're looking into getting a Michael Kors bag, or if you're looking into getting anything else where you're going to be parting with quite a bit of money, that this will have helped you. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.